Hi everyone. The InCites benchmarking and analytics tool harnesses the power of over 35 years of Web of Science data and brings it together into an easy-to-use and intuitive tool that's useful for the information professional and the research administration office to use the Web of Science data to make assessments of research performance. Everything starts out in the Web of Science, so it's going to use all of the books, journals, and conference proceedings from Web of Science. And again, it uses all the data from 1980 to 2015. So it's about 49, almost 50 million source records that from the Web of Science that end up in InCites for the use in benchmarking and analytics. Now, when somebody's getting started using the InCites platform, we've made it pretty intuitive. We have preset reports that someone can go in and just run research performance reports on an institution or look at collaborations for an institution. But a lot of people that are using it get started just by using the Direct Explore functionality. And one of the typical ways they start out is using organizations. Now, organizations, again, is looking at the institutional information coming from the Web of Science. We do a lot of work with this information to bring it together and unify it. There are 5,626 institutions that we have unified, bringing all their variant forms that are named together into a single standard version of the name. Now, this particular overview is looking at the entire world, 5,600 institutions from around the world, academic institutions, corporate institutions, university systems are included here as well. When somebody's using this, they may not want to look at the entire world. They may just want to look at their region, so they can choose from the filters on the left-hand panel to begin narrowing down what they're looking for. In this case, I'll look for information on Sweden. I just want all of the institutions from Sweden. I can put in other regions as well if I needed to, but I'll just choose Sweden from the list and click Update. And now what I'm seeing are all the institutions that have been identified as being in Sweden. Now my map no longer makes sense, but InCites comes preloaded with lots of different visualizations, so I can always choose the visualization that fits my need best. In this case, I'm just going to make a quick bar graph. It shows me the top 10 institutions in my list below by time-cited count. Now the counts I have here are indicators into the performance of the institution. So I have a number of documents published, the time-cited count, but I also have a normalized citation impact, which is kind of comparing the citation performance versus the categories where this institution, the institutions below might be publishing. I can change how I sort, choose to sort by Web of Science documents, change how I'm viewing my list up at the top, and add rows to that list. So the visualizations are very flexible. In fact, I can change them and look at trend reports or pie graphs or tree maps, so I have lots of different ways I can view the data. Once I get the report looking like I want it, I can also save the visualization. This Save Tile area here lets me choose to name this visualization and save it to either a dashboard or into a report area. You have unlimited foldering and the ability to create your own sub-reports. I'm just going to go ahead and save this to my home dashboard. Every user has kind of unlimited reporting, but they also get a kind of a home dashboard. That dashboard is a place to kind of save their work in progress or build up some ad hoc reports that they want to look at later. Now, when I go to my dashboard, what I'm going to see are all the reports that I've saved thus far. The reports are there for me to use. I can also share these reports with other InCites users. It's just rerunning all of my dashboards right now and gives me a chance to look at them. The dashboard is very flexible. I have all the different sorts of visualizations, timelines, collaboration maps, tree maps, and I can change how they're formatted on this particular page. Click Edit, and I can drag things around and move them to different orders on the page if I need to for a particular reason. Click Done, and everything's done. The dashboard is also part of a workflow. If I'm the analyst building up the report, I can also share this report with another InCites user. When I do share this with an InCites user, they get a picture of this report, but they also get a live link to this report, so they can go in and interact directly with the data. And that's another thing that's one of the very powerful aspects of InCites, is that this is not just a visualization. This is kind of just a summary view of all of the logic I use to build these reports. So let's say I built one earlier and I don't even remember exactly why I built it. Iceland collaborations. Here it says Iceland collaborations. I can click on this little gear here and view the data. And viewing the data is not just giving me a static view of the data. What it's going to do is take me all the way back to the report and show me all the decisions I made when building up this report. So in this particular case, I believe I was looking at the collaborations of institutions in Iceland with all the countries that they collaborate with most frequently in their research outputs. So here is just a quick overview of Iceland collaborations. The report itself, it's live data now, so when the data itself is updated, and it is updated every 2 months, it's going to change my numbers and change my citation performance. All of the data below can also be exported. So anything that I'm seeing in this table, I can click on this little download icon and export that entire table as a CSV file. That's one of the very powerful features of this. We're not letting the users get access to the underlying report data. So if they want to build their own visualizations, they can. Here I'm seeing a brief summary of the indicators: documents, time cited, percent of documents cited, and a normalized citation impact. But I have a whole range of indicators I can choose from. And this is another thing that's very important for the institution. Institution can really choose which story they want to tell about themselves. Maybe they want to highlight their international collaborations, or talk about the documents that are performing at the top of their discipline, or highlight the performance and journal impact, or talk about their highly cited papers. So an institution can really pick exactly what it is that they want to say about themselves and how they want to compare themselves to their peer institutions. When I click done, all those indicators are brought into my report, and now if I export them, all those indicators will be coming out with the export. Another thing that's very important is the ability to get to the underlying article level data. So if I click on any one of these numbers, you notice they're highlighted, it's going to bring up what we call a articles listing, and that articles listing gives me the individual metrics around each item, each article included, so I can see the performance of individual articles. This I can also download, so I can get up to 50,000 records downloaded from this report. I click export, and it's going to bring all lines of this report out, all of the unique metrics for each article, and give it to me on my desktop as a CSV file. There we go. And then quickly open that up, and then you can see all the data just came out of that particular file. And one of the other very powerful features of InCites is the close relationship to the Web of Science. One of the things that was released this year is the ability to search the Web of Science and export records directly from InCites to the Web of Science. One of the reasons why that's important is that people want to craft their own set of documents to view, and one of the things they may want to do is build up a search that is around a topic. So let's do a search here, and I'll look at the topic fields. I'll search on graphene. It's a very multidisciplinary topic. I'll look at just a small slice of records. I'll look at the last 3 years of publications in the research on graphene. I'll click on search, and that brings me up a set of search results. Now in this set of search results, I can use this for discovery. I can rank the results, but what I can't do is really look at the individual, comparative normalized citation performance for all of these documents. They're all in InCites, so what I need to do is see them in InCites. So what you can do in the Web of Science is take these documents and send them directly to InCites. Choose Send to InCites from this list, and it will pop up a little box that will let me send all of these papers over to InCites as a unique set. I'll call this my graphene set. I think I already have one there, so I'll call it graphene 2 in this case. Oops. There we go. Click Save. Now it's sending those documents over to InCites. It's very powerful. It sends 40,000 documents in just a matter of seconds, so they'll be there as soon as I move over to InCites. There we go. They're done. So I get an email message as well letting me know that they've been sent over there. So when I go over to my InCites dataset, here I have all of the data sets that are available to me, and one of them is my graphene dataset. In fact, if I reload, I believe I should see the new graphene dataset I sent over. So if I go to Analytics, go to Organizations, and use this drop-down box right here. This is the InCites dataset, so this is all the data, and there's my new dataset, graphene 2. So I can pull that up and now analyze the performance in that one specific dataset. So here I'm looking just at those 40,000 records I set across and the institutional affiliations that were found within that set of research results. So InCites provides you with a lot of powerful tools. Again, it's got a wide range of metrics. It's designed to do all different sorts of analysis. We focused on organizations, but you can also analyze by people. There are 30 million names that you can use in InCites, drawing from all the different names from all the people across the InCites data set. So I think the total count is just gone over 30 million names. So it's got a lot of powerful tools that you can use, visualization tools, and workflow tools. So building the reports, building up dashboards, and then sharing them with other people so that they can make assessments on the data as well. So this is just a brief overview, but lots of useful tools here in the InCites platform. Thanks a lot.